Hello everybody. This actually turned into a 3-day vlog, believe it or not, because unbeknownst to me, by the end of this day we would be back in hospital with one of my children. Rewind to a pretty cool morning. It was actually one of those mornings where we just chilled and relaxed. This is what Teddy had for breakfast. Although from what I do remember about this day, my kids were like just beefing with each other, just the good old pokes behind the back, trying to stir each other up. So I decided to do one of my favorite circuit breakers and just throw a party. Literally throw a party. I always have these Kmart party hats on hand. They're super duper cheap. And then I decided to put on my favorite Flume show. This was a set from 2017 at Bonnaroo, and it's one of my favorite ones. I actually saw him, I think, in 2018, and the set was kind of similar. And this man, Flume, I love him. The vibes were good at this point, and then we decided to go get ready because we're actually going to go to one of our friends' houses. This is my little fit check. We got some slices, and then we headed out to their property, which is seriously so stunning. It's played for like 3 hours. I had the world's best coffee that my friend made me, and of course we left with some food. It's like this delicious oat slice. It was so good. And we spent the rest of the afternoon in the sun, and that's when I realized my son was definitely lethargic, not looking great. Went downhill really quickly, and I decided to check his oxygen levels because his lips weren't looking great, and it was 84. So we went to the hospital, quickly got transferred to a bigger hospital in the ambulance. It was us, I think, at like 1 or 2 a.m. before we finally got put on the ward. Test x-ray confirmed pneumonia, and then his swab confirmed mycoplasma. So he had to have some IV antibiotics and some oxygen support. The 2 nights we spent in this little room before we decided to venture out to the cafeteria before we left. And this cool machine that made smoothies. So of course we had to get that, put a smile on his face. We left just in time for me to have a very exciting little meeting, and then I'm finally home.